right. All right. Good day, all. Today I am going to I'm going to just take everyone through how I create the next vines from the wall, or I take them from the wall and then prepare them for drawing for that month. So let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is not start streaming, but stream. So yeah, just finished these two. This one's called Tailored Demise. It's a good one, so definitely read it if you can. Um, and where's the other one? And this one's called Love and Rockets. As we know, this is the year anniversary of the start of the war, and it's the month of February love. And I dedicated this one to my beautiful, wonderful wife, actually. So that's a good write up too. But I am going to go through how I do the next two. So right now, this month, I'm working on this one right here. So yeah, that's how it kind of started. Well, that's how I started. I brought it back in, looked at it, and it's turning into more of some type of bird that's coming out and looking to the left, kind of looking down with this face. So it'll be interesting to see what this one's about. So this one's being done this month, and so is what's the other one? Oh yeah, I've actually got more done on this one already. So that's the one that I'm working on for this month as well. So the month of March. So I keep 4 in the arsenal because this is growing as the story of our struggle into 2030 grows. So what I do is I have 4 that I kind of work on. I'll go back and forth, just kind of massaging them and building whatever it ends up becoming based on what's going on in that month. So I prepare them if you look right here, we're moving ahead. So this is kind of my crystal ball side over here. So to the left or to the right of the completed work, this goes into 2027. So at the middle is the mark, and that's where 2024 starts. So right now we're right here, and I'll get a lot done just being on the basically doing on Photoshop from my computer and my mouse. So that's kind of how this one's actually. I've created a lot more than usual. Sometimes it's just a blob like this. I think it was that's how it started, and then it turns into that. And if you scale down, this is a smaller version, so it's going to start looking nasty. But there's a lot of little things that happen inside of it. Just like this. So this one got completed a few months ago, and it was just this is how it started. So it turned from that to this. Actually, let's just turn it off and on. Let's do that. Bam, bam. So you can see the details get created during that month. So I have the idea, and then the details come in, and the story is told from it during that month. So right now, we've got this one. A lot of blocks. So I'm liking that. But what we have to do, I have to create this or get this ready to put into my my Procreate app, which is on my iPad. That's where I draw. So what I got to do is I'm just going to copy that. And then I go up and I say select all. So I'm actually or load selection. So I'm loading that that selection in order to come down and get it from the bottom. So oops, we don't want that off. So I grab that layer, and then I just say Control C, Control V, so that copies and pastes it. Bring that up, and bam, it should replace that. And then select the layer underneath it, which is the one I used just to get the selection, and close it. And there it is. So I'm going to turn it on and off, see if it moved at all. Nope. So I am going to, I'll bring this in so you guys can see it. Here we go. There we go. So if you turn it on and off, you see it's not there. It doesn't look like it's moving, but it is. I want to lock it because what I'm going to do is come way down in here now, and wherever it started, so right there, I just come in and zoom way in and make sure that everything's aligned perfect. I'll come in there and fix that up. And you know, sometimes it's way off because I completely destroy it when I'm drawing it. But yeah, this one's pretty close already. So I've already come down in here and made sure everything, you know, kind of fits. And like this. So obviously, yeah, that was the old design. I don't need, oops. So I'll come in here and just get rid of all this stuff. And it doesn't matter if I come out of the thing because it's locked. So yeah, I'll come all the way in here. I won't bore you with the process, but yeah, so I'll have to come in here. Oh, we're past this one. It ends right here. Yes, I don't have to deal with that yet. So what I do have to deal with is the top. On this one, I think it's all 4 sides, right? Or all 3 sides. Yeah, so all 3 sides have to match. Since these are already completed, so here's an example. So I'll have to come in here and just fix up all of this. I don't have to worry too much inside. I just have to make sure everything is exactly. Oh, we got to see a little dark mark right there. That's got to be fixed. Oops. So then I'll get the idea. So this I'll take into Procreate. So I don't want to. The less I know of what it's going to become, the better. So not a problem there. And then let's see, where does it start? Oh, it started all the way over here. So you see, this is where this piece begins. So yeah, I try not to make it matter. You know, I try not to make like green coming down here as much as possible because then you got to match. There's some that you have to. I'll have strings coming off of another one, and then I have to match those perfectly. So that's not fun. Oops. So that's pretty much how I do it. So yeah, I gotta come in here. You know, I'm gonna do this better. I'm just showing you guys for right now. So everything just has to be matched up. You know, I have to come in here and match all this up, and then these lines will have to be perfectly matched. So I like to do it this way, just kind of carve out everything. But like I said, it's not as important down there. It has to be perfectly matched here, though. And I do not like that, so I like to do this sometimes since I'm blind as a bat. And then just carve it out. I don't have to go too far in. As long as I have the flow right and the line strokes. So yeah, I mean this will all just go away. So a lot of little workarounds, but once I get this, once I get it how I want, then let me move this. I don't think we. Oops. Oh crap. I don't want you there. I don't want you there either. All right. So we'll just. I'm gonna do the same thing to the next one because I'm not ready to take it out. So so yeah, now that's gonna be almost ready. I got to go back in there and obviously make it better. Then I save it out. I blow it up too. I turn it. This is right now it's 16 by 20 at 100 dpi. The original size is 48 by 60. So I'll increase the size, and then when I do that, it actually Photoshop does keeps everything pretty well, but it doesn't matter because I just use it as a template, and then I bring it in to Procreate, and then from there I make another layer and I just carve what I see and just kind of pretty everything up. Every line has to be touched because it's a mess. It's very obviously it's not only is it rough, it is also pixelated when I bring it in. So everything has to be uh, touched. So this is where I felt we need to reveal this piece right here. It's coming out of the big inflation area with our fun balloons. So this talks about inflation and the crazy politics and stuff that are behind it. So this one we're gonna do. It's kind of the end of the big inflation piece, except for this part coming up here. But I am very curious to see what the heck this is gonna tell us. It doesn't look promising, but it doesn't. I don't know. You got your purple, so your purple is a good thing. Purple is enlightenment, which is why it's important that there's a lot of purple up here, and then coming up to the top, which is that final exam. It is going next to a big skull. Let me move this. So this big skull is a little ominous, but that is, memento mori is a huge thing for me. So maybe that's remember who we are, that we will die, and leaving the world better for others. I'm hoping that's what that skull is. It makes sense because the purple is infiltrating it. But remember, if you look this way, it's the opposite. It's the broken eggs. It's the melting. It is everything kind of sinking to the bottom, which is chapter 5b. That's the bottom one. And and we've got climate change kicking back in 2024 or through now. It basically comes back around. So from now to 2027 will be this whole side right here. And as you see, the climate is really about to start competing with our technology that we've come to love. And that's where you see all this blue. And this wave is actually it looks like it's getting overtaken by the lava, which is the climate and unrest and fascism. All the red isn't great on this if you look everywhere. So we shall see what's happening. But in the meantime, step by step, we're gonna do this one, past inflation. Past or a new level of inflation. I'm hoping that's not the case. So let's do this. So same thing. I'll take this. I'll just control and make a copy. And then I will load the selection. And then I'll go down to the bottom layer. Oh, not going to let me do it that way. That's all right. So now we're at the bottom layer. I'm going to say Control C, Control V, and that you will see, bam, makes that. Let's turn this off. And we can take out the template layer, throw him away, go back to that, and then we'll just test. Yep, it's not moving. Great. I will lock it, and then same thing. So I'll come in here and zoom in really far. And it looks like it ends right here, right? Yeah, that's where it starts. So, I'll come in here and kind of follow along. Yes, there is some black marks. Sometimes I have to go back into it and fix it. I think, you know what? This was not my final one because that's still kind of like that, but That's why we do this. That's why it takes so much time. So, see, we want to keep the flow of that. So even though it's got a weird flow, that's okay because bam, I feel that flow right there, and that is what helps the shape of that. So same thing here. I got to go all the way down and ooh. So just draw it just enough so I can feel the flow of this. Yes, it's tedious work, especially when you cannot see as well. So I have star guards, and this is why I draw so close because I can't see anything. I can't see anything in this my central vision. So I get around that by through the magic of the iPad and Procreate. I've been using that for 9 years now. That's crazy. They've been around that long, and I've been using. It's only been Procreate that I've used for this. And you know what? I actually reached out to them last year sometime, and I said, yeah, if you guys want to look into what I'm doing, it'd be a good, a fun little synergistic, I don't want to say marketing, but, you know, promoting each other. Showing how their art or their technology actually helped me become an artist. But I think I'll reach back out to them because I think it's amazing. I'm not kidding. They allowed me to become the artist. And yeah, I just want to thank them, be part of them, you know, have that feeling of gratitude and really show it. Oop. All right. So see, I'm just kind of doing whatever here, and then, you know, whatever happens over here, that'll come in the from the Procreate. So I don't want to do too much, but I do want to make, like, I won't see this blue on this side, so it might be good to know there's blue over here. Who knows what I'm going to do to that, but that's the beauty of this part. All I have to worry about is, there's a little notch there. I don't like that. Yeah, and you'll notice I'm a perfectionist. Like, I want it. Like, I'm going to have to go in and fix that notch in the other one. Ay, ay, ay. It's never my favorite when I do a circle right at the edge. That worked out pretty good. I'm okay with that. So that looks good. I can work with that. And then, oh, yes, so this bottom too. So we're, oh, it's all the way down there. Oh, Lord. All right, here's an example of what I try not to do. So this tiny part down here, and I think I did it with this other one, the one that I'm actually drawing. It'll come down and just end pretty soon when it comes into the next one. See, it's literally just this bottom section. So I don't like doing that. So I'm sure it's going to maybe come around. Maybe we'll have some yellow coming out here. You know, maybe that's what's what's coming through. Not sure. Like, can't go down into that. I don't want to make it too busy. But, you know, that might work. Oh, and I did want this guy. So I can't do anything with this. Because if you see, that's the next one down. So unfortunately, I messed up my design. Well, it augmented the design, in fact, because it's going to do something that I didn't think. Because I don't really plan any of this. It's all flow. And what's cool is I bet this is going to flow much better and cooler. Oh, yeah, that's going to do something cool. Oh, yeah. He's coming out of there. So, and yeah, he did need a little bit of sway that way, huh? I love it. See what happens. Don't know what's happening there, but doesn't matter. That will be drawn in Procreate. And I want to give this a little bit of angle up here, not only for the flow, but once again, it's at the very bottom. I don't like just a little bit of color coming from the bottom. Man, did I miss that white there too? Oh, it's okay. Oop. Okay, I kind of like that it goes up higher. So this part's okay because I can do whatever I want with it in Procreate. Let's see, where are we? Oh, okay. All right. So it should be somewhere around here. Yep, there it is. Where's that end? Oh, way down there. Oh, see? Yeah. Just want a little bit there. Okay. And then looks like it comes down a little. Yeah, that's a good flow right there. All right. And then I think that could be it. Oops. Where are we? Yeah. All right, so we got the bottom lined up. We got this side lined up. And we have no top. All right, so this one is ready to go. So we will call it, I like to do it this way. Oh, I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a, I'm going to get a 16 by 20, any of them, any of my old ones. And I'm going to open that. And then I'm going to drag this into that one. Uh-oh. It didn't drag it. There it goes. And just line this up. Boink. Oh, there it is. So that's what it's going to be. I'm sure. So now you can see that it's not really its own. It doesn't have a good flow to it, right? It's very bottom heavy. So as I'm drawing, that changes. So this will be another hard one. I like the challenge. So what I did was I just brought it up, scaled it way up. That's where I'll start. Then I save it as an image. And yeah, you can't see what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is I'm putting in a folder called VIPs, Vines in Progress. And then, so this will be VN 223. So I make a folder called VN dash 2. What did I say it was? Can't be 233. 223? Yeah, it's 223. Oh, not 53. All right, so VN 253, VN 223, and then I just call that same thing. So that's the folder, and then I do VN 223, and then I called it TMP temp, and there we go. I'll close that. I will not save that, and that's it. So now I won't come back here until they're ready to go. Till I create something that I feel I like, and then I'll put it in here, see how it flows with everything, and then and that I usually don't bring it back in. Like if I totally messed up something, I'll bring it back in, but that's usually not the case. So that is what I'll be working on. So in 2 months, where will we be? We will be right here in 2 months. And if you see, I think I did yeah. So we got that much left of chapter 3. So at the end of this year, it will be there, and then we start chapter 4. All right. Well, I'm going to clean up this last one. Which one am I working on? Yep. Oh, yeah. Blockchain. Something's going to be about blockchain. Let's hope it's a good thing. And, yeah, so I'm going to clean this up. And then I will do the same thing. I'll save it out. And then I'll work on it in Procreate over the next 2 months. And it will become what it is supposed